Hey everyone, we're back in the fall. Lots of things going on and changing. Inventory is starting to come back, so let's get into it. Big shout out to my number one and probably only fan, attorney Anthony Zanato. Buddy, this one's for you. So it was a relatively low summer. I think in past summers we've been busier, especially over the last 2 years or so. Inventory dipped slightly compared to previous years, and I'm talking specifically about single families, Belmont and Watertown. But the closing rate's still ridiculously high. So while things have definitely slowed down and buyers were able to get stuff under agreement, I don't want to call it a buyer's market. It's just slightly more even than it was. And since it's so crazy favored towards sellers, that's not saying very much at all. Listings came on this weekend. We had a couple ourselves that went under agreement, but the open house traffic is not at spring levels. We're seeing 12 to 20 people depending on the price point and large size of the property. Yet, in the spring we had so much higher levels and people literally kicking down doors. So it's really going to depend on that listing. But we're starting to see inventory come back on and stuff is going under agreement again at a pretty steady rate. So things are definitely, we're heading into fall, football season and open houses. It's very typical of this time of year. The election coming up in November, well, I'm not going to take a political stance. As far as the real estate market is concerned, people tend to think that the election cycle does influence the real estate market. I'll let you to your own opinion on that. But at the same time, it's something to be aware of that things may impact the real estate market just as interest rates in the stock market affects the real estate market. So keep an eye out there for interesting deals and things like that. If property tends to sit, this might be a good time to jump on it if you're one of those buyers that get out of the market in the spring and suffer due to the competition. So stay tuned. We'll be doing more videos as we get back into a regular fall routine, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for taking the time to watch our video. I always appreciate comments, questions, and if you could do me a favor, and if you enjoy the content, helpful real estate topics or just market updates, could you please subscribe to our channel? I'm trying to increase viewership to, kind of give me some feedback on what topics I should be covering and creating content in general. Thanks, and take care, and we'll see you next time.